It happened once. A Sufi mystic, Hassan, he was asked, when he was dying, he was asked, "You are such a wonderful mystic. Can you please tell us about your teacher? Can you tell us who was your teacher?" Sufi mystic Hassan told, "Oh, it's very late. I am dying. I don't have that much time. And there had been many teachers in my life. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you now. It's very late." That man told, "Please tell us," insisting him to tell about the teacher. He told, "Well, there had been many teachers, but today, before I am dying, I would like to tell you about the 3 teachers who were very important in my life." My first teacher was thief. What happened? Hassan was traveling in a desert part. It was night. He has approached some village at night. Everybody was sleeping. Nobody was there. All shops were closed, or restaurants were closed. Hotels were off. Nobody was there. He wanted to stay. It was cold at night. He wanted to stay in some house, in some place where he could get shelter. Then he saw a man drilling on a wall. He went nearby and asked, "Can you please tell me, gentlemen, where can I stay? I want to spend my night. Where can I go?" The man told, "It's all closed. Nobody will be there. It's too late in the night. If you like, you can stay with me. But I may tell you, with robe you look like a Sufi. You look like a Sufi man. You have a big robe. Your face is lit up. There is a shine. There is a grace in your walking. You look like a Sufi mystic to me. So I may tell you one truth. I am a thief. If you like to stay with me, I have no problem. Come with me, stay with me, be my guest." Hassan told to his disciple that for a time I hesitated that he is a thief. But then Hassan told, then I thought over and I thought, a thief is not afraid with Sufi, then why Sufi should be afraid with the thief? He went near and told, "Yes, I want to stay with you." Now, he was the guest of a thief. The thief was very kind man, very gentle man. He offered him food, he offered him warm clothes, he offered him some fire. Whatever he could give, he was giving him all the facility. And every night, he was going out saying to the Sufi, "You meditate, I go for my work. You sit quietly, you pray, you meditate, do whatever. I will be back soon. I go for my work." Hassan told, this went on for many days. He was going, and I asked him, And what did you find today? He would say, every day. Not today. Today it was not possible. Maybe tomorrow I will try again. It went on. 1 month passed. He found nothing. He did not succeed. Hassan asked, like every day, what did you find? He told with a smile on his face, not today. Today it was not possible, but tomorrow maybe certainly I will find something. After 1 month, the Sufi, the guest of that thief, Hassan, had to leave. But in this 1 month, he never saw this thief hopeless. So Hassan is telling to his disciple, he was my first teacher. Whenever I was in meditation, there were many moments I wanted to give up. Then I thought of that thief, that maybe tomorrow it will happen. There was hope that maybe tomorrow, if thief cannot give up, how can a Sufi give up? And one day, it happened. So when it happened, I bowed towards that thief. He was my first teacher. I bowed towards him and thanked him for the teaching. He was my first teacher. And my second teacher was a dog. Hassan says, I was traveling. It was a hot day. The water was evaporated from the body. The sun was so sharp. It was feeling like sun is sucking the water from a straw from our head. We were like coconut. So hot that we were feeling very thirsty. I went near a river. I saw a dog was there. This dog might have been also very thirsty. He went near the river. He saw his reflection. And he barked. And there was a reaction bark. So dog went back. I was seeing that from far what the dog is doing. The dog was fearful with his own reflection and barking, thinking that there is some other dog. But the thirst was so much that after going two, three times back, he jumped into the water. It was a hot day. He drank water, had a cold shower, and happily came out. I saw that dog doing that, and I understood. There are many moments I am just near to be in meditation. I am just near to be drawn in meditation. I am just trying to lose myself in meditation. I am very near, but suddenly fear comes. But then I at that time thought of that dog. If you are thirsty, if you really want to drink water, you will have to jump despite all your fears. Seeing that dog, the courageous dog, there were fear that I may lose myself. I will be not there. This I will be not there. What will happen? There were much fear in me. Just I was standing on the verge. But I was fearful to jump. To jump in this abyss, a bottomless, where you never know how deep will be the jump. But seeing that dog, he encouraged me that if you are really seeking, you will have to jump despite all your fears. And one day, I jumped. I lost myself completely. And that day, I bowed towards that dog. He was my second teacher.